All right. Can you guys hear me?
All right. Can you guys hear me? All right.
Whoa.
Can you guys hear me? All right.
What the hell's going on? Oh. Oh, okay. All right. So let's plop it back in. I don't know what just happened, but you know, okay, let me plop it back on. Hopefully I didn't save. Hopefully I did save. There's at least one crash. It's weird. Hey, Stream Elements came back. Yay! I think OBS is having a big fucking issue, dude. Honestly.
Okay.
Alright.
Are you ready?
Let's see where we fucked up. Alright, so... decisions. Alright. Yay! It's a good thing I quick saved.
It was hell watching the panic on the girl's face.
Hey, look at that. Everything's back. Ada. Nah. Ada. Do the ada choir boy. Hey, so I just had to reset OBS and crash it in order to get freaking Stream Elements back? What the fuck? What's up with that? Oh, hey, Doverak. How you doing? Or maybe it was Doverak coming back. I don't know. All I know is that
her eyes slowly closed,
the Stream Elements bot was broken.
Devoid of
Does that mean everything works now?
It seems almost anticlimactic as the hum of the digitizer.
It literally, I checked all my settings.
The inert body limp
it's working now. What the
as
fuck?
As the press looks on,
okay.
Cameras rolling.
I'll roll with
it.
The
team of medics with a cryotube slowly enter through the doorway with medical equipment, officially prepping the cryo chamber. Inside the press room, the silence is palpable. The press share glances, sip coffee, scribble down notes.
Wait a minute.
They wait impatiently for the
You know what that means, right?
It feels like several hours.
That means there's been no chat bar either.
But time plays tricks on you when you are focusing.
Yeah, it was an OBS bug.
Then the
so I
lights
had
in
to
the
crash
lab
to work
come back
again.
on.
Jesus.
Medics grab her, carefully placing her into the cryotube and applying sensors to the different sections of her body.
All right, hold on. So this may be a take that people will not like, but I'm gonna say it anyway. And I know there's conditions involved with this, but you can say what you want about Mac OS. Mac OS was fucking stable. This shit very rarely happened, at least for me, for the 2 years I had it. But on the opposite side of that, you also couldn't do VR. You also couldn't do all these other things. So that's probably why it didn't break. To be perfectly fair.
The body looks so dead. It unnerves the journalist.
Because it comes down to the registry. Comes down to the Windows fucking 1975 Windows registry that still exists for some god-awful reason. Instead of it being designed to be like, you know, isolated 64-bit, like, you know, the modern times. People trying to play video games from fucking 1976 on a freaking modern PC. I don't know, dude. I don't know, dude. I'm older, and I still say move the fuck on. But, you know, who am I to judge,
wipes
right?
a bit of sweat off his head. With a pneumatic swoosh, the stasis chamber closes with her inside.
Doverak broke shit, so it fixed
looks like nothing John has ever seen before. Touchscreens covering the top of the lid. The veteran reporter can hear the heart rate monitor, even in the press room.
I even reset everything.
Panel of glass. John looks around. Press room. It is basically the lab tech's break room. At least for the
I can't believe it's working now.
Digital Horizons has spared no expense. That knowledge does little to settle the onlookers, though. Through the panel of glass, lab techs manning the laptops call over their team leader. John cannot follow the discussion. Their lips are not in direct sight, but careful discourse is happening. John
Man, I can't wait to put the next part of the game in.
Oh my God. The medics remove the body, and the doors
I'll probably start working on that
Once
even
the doors
during
close,
break,
the clicking of a single laptop keyboard can be heard from one of the other reporters. Sounds from the labs are effectively cut off, save for a single loudspeaker next to the window. Suddenly, the sound of Cindy's silky voice pops
You don't
up
understand,
in John's
Flame.
ears,
Like, you don't understand, bro. Like, I love to write. I love to write, okay? So for me, it's not work. And basically to put that in game, and there's 34,000 words that has to be put in after this demo already. Yeah, I'm so fucking hyped. It's such a hilarious scene. And, you know, maybe it was my own perspective, so hopefully the closed beta team will take a look at it and give me some, and the editor will give me some perspective, but it was such a normal event, like a person doing normal things, but somehow I made it not boring. I don't know. I don't even know how I pulled it off, to be honest.
John, everything okay? We cut the feed to you until the announcement. And let me tell you, that was some great footage. What's happening now?
John cups one
Let's
hand to
hope
his
everybody
ear,
else thinks the
activating
same
the
way,
auto-talk
right?
function.
Stand by, Cindy. I think the lab supervisor's about to speak.
He continues to observe closely. Something is different. The lab supervisor, Cliff, is leaning over a LabTech's laptop, his back to the room.
Now, welcome
As he
into
asks
Iraq,
questions, you could see the tension stiffening his
I got my
back.
bird asleep
Cliff
on my
stands
shoulder.
up straight with confidence, turning to the press window. With a dramatic clearing of his throat, he speaks, projecting his voice.
To the denizens of Earth, I can officially announce the successful transfer into the digital realm.
He pauses for effect, making eye
Things start
contact with the
branching
press
off
through the
more in
observation
next scene,
window,
I think.
one by one. When he observes them talking amongst themselves, he continues, voice strong and steady.
We have confirmed her thought patterns in Server 10. Her body is stable and in room temperature stasis in our medical lab. Tests are still being conducted to ensure she is aware of her location and fully cognizant. With that being said, I officially pronounce this experiment a resounding success.
The symphony of camera shutters and the flashing of lights erupts as he makes his announcements to the world.
I'm just glad
That
everything's
simple
working
statement
again.
brings
Yay!
considerable excitement. The pent-up tension ripples from the reporters like waves in a pond.
What are you hiding, Cliff?
Yeah.
The raising of hands, like a wave themselves, plead for Cliff's attention. Cliff points to one young reporter, a lady from another news channel.
Yes, you there. Go ahead with your question.
I just want to be
She
able to
purses her
have it
lips,
one stream.
nervous.
One
There are
stream
many
for the
concerns
whole-
about the
whole
risks
fucking round.
involved
What
with
the
an
hell?
experiment like this one.
Why can't
We would like
have
to
that?
hear from them, personally, if that is possible. When can we
So
talk to
annoying.
them? Perhaps
Anyway.
something more. Like an interview while they are in the servers.
By the way, guys, this is all on
The other
auto.
news reporters
So,
stop
like,
whispering.
if you're on an airplane or
All eyes
something,
lock on the
this
lab
is why we
supervisor.
designed it like
Cliff
this.
pauses for a few seconds.
So I'm thinking,
his face betraying
what I was
no
thinking
emotion.
was like someone fucking sitting on an airplane over the fucking Pacific Ocean, and they're just like trying to blind out everybody. And it's a visual novel that you can basically just put on auto and just get immersed into it. I think the voice acting really adds a lot of flavor to it.
Well, that's still up in the air. We must remain on high alert through this first test. There are a lot of unknowns.
Is it worth the
and the
extra
pressure
effort?
of dealing with a whole new
I
frontier
don't know.
will keep her most
I
likely
think it is.
disoriented.
At least
It is
for
crucial
what
we
I
keep
want,
her calm
but
and
for
safe.
others, who knows?
Because of this, we plan to keep the first 4-day test private.
The reporters raise their hands even higher, more urgent, as if they were grade school kids again. Cliff sighs visibly, a touch of irritability cracking his normally calm facade.
Please understand that we have already warned you prior to the conference that this is a very high-risk experiment. We understand the world wants to know more as it develops, and we will endeavor to keep you informed.
Yeah, it's another thing is like yeah, I guess so, but like I know some people like basically if we didn't have VA, we could have been done so much faster, and it's just ridiculous.
However, there's a young lady's life at stake here, and we want to be as careful as humanly possible.
I think
After the
what it
conclusion
is
of the
is-
first test, after the conclusion of
Yeah,
the
hold
first
on.
test, and after she has been cleared of quarantine, we will allow her to speak to the press.
With
you
an
say
air
that
of
twice?
finality, he waves
just
goodbye
me?
to the press.
We won't take any more questions at this time. You will have to wait with the rest of the world.
John feels something's wrong as he watches Cliff motion to the LabTechs to smoke the window. His fellow journalists just seem disappointed.
I think what it
as
is
he would
it
expect
comes
them
down to the fact that we're trying to give extra access to the people that normally play visual novels all the time. but we're adding additional stuff that's more mainstream friendly, right? Oh yeah, that's true. But I wanted more of an open world feel. I wanted to skirt right against that wall, where we're almost an open world game, but not quite. Yeah, like, you know, the UI to me was my baby. I'm really, after all the work we've done on it, in the end, I'm really proud of it. I think it's exactly what we need, you know?
Some cat girls too.
Ooh woo. 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 Ooh woo.
I mean, come on, man.
Ooh woo. Ooh woo. Ooh woo. Ooh woo.
Who wouldn't want to live in a virtual world?
Masturbation. Some cat girls too.
Who wouldn't want to live in a virtual world?
You know, I mean, come on, man.
Ooh woo.
You got so much here, you know. Like, these are gonna be locked in the main game. You're gonna have to find these. Ooh woo, yeah. We kept this way on purpose. It was a design decision because I could see someone literally spending 20 minutes just doing this.
Who wouldn't want to live in a virtual world?
A little bit of scuff is fun, you know. Anyway. But yeah, like it's kind of a, I think Binary is kind of reaching out more into the more mainstream, trying to mainstream some of the changes. So it's less of a niche, right? Like it's visual novels improved, right? Next generation visual novels. Yes. I'm pretty sure there's some already out. Welcome in,
John
Doogie.
taps
How
his
you
headset
doing?
to turn on the mic.
You saw it yourself, Cindy. We wait.
No one seems to notice the sweat on Cliff's forehead as the window turns into a solid wall, blocking the truth out.
I
The
spent way too
window
much time on
changes,
that.
becoming dark.
We're gonna
as
try.
midnight.
So the loading screen's pretty cool, but we're gonna try to add. Honestly, we're probably not gonna have enough time because it's loading so fast now, and we haven't even optimized yet. Like there's a lot of the UI we can optimize and probably make it even faster.
No one dares make a sound. The quick chatter of the laptop betrays the sense of urgency
I'm
and
gonna add
tension
little
that
stuff like little
permeates the room.
tooltips,
Cliff
fanfics
leans
in
on
the
the back of
bathroom, stuff
Shirobi's
like
chair,
that, you know.
impatiently tapping on a wooden back. On the screen, a diagnostic runs on the DHE. Shirobi, pale as a ghost, just stares at the screen without looking at it.
Shirobi's got his
promised
own little
her,
fan
sir,
club now.
that she would be okay. I told her it would be just 4 days. And
Shirobi chokes back panic,
That's when
sighing in
things start
defeat.
branching out
Grind.
more.
won't bring her back safely. There are no thought patterns in any of the servers. Is it possible for the DE to just scramble her?
Cliff shakes his head. He refuses to accept that fate.
We can't rule that out, but I'm sure the DHE's working as intended. Many tests have already been done. 6 months of preparation on that chair. 6 whole months.
I think it is a little bit too.
His body's
I'll probably dial
shake.
it in.
She's just a kid, damn it.
I think I
The
already
sound
did.
of a fist, loud in the otherwise quiet room.
I think I already did, because this may be 1.1, but we're already like 40 changes, actually 346 changes into the finalized version of 1.1. That's still in the editor right now. So I think I already dialed this in, but I'll double check.
Causes the
I'll
team
take
to
a note.
jump.
If the press had even suspected something was wrong.
Cliff looks down at his
So
fist.
one of the problems,
forcibly
okay,
relaxing.
so one of the problems with creating a game like this, where it's fan community, right, is not everyone. We don't have a studio. We don't have a studio that people go into and record their voice lines. Like everybody has their different mic. So like the music and the background audio is also there to kind of erase some of those inefficiencies or different tonal changes. So like you'll have someone with a excellent mic like Cliff, and you have someone with a good mic, but it's not, you could tell it's different, right? and you got Shirobi on one side and Cliff on the other, and they got completely different level mics. I'm alive, Shadow. How you been? Holy shit, man. It's been a while. You're taking care of yourself,
it's okay.
right?
We've got 4 days to find her. Verify that test for me, Shirobi, will you? I'm tired.
I'm gonna cut that.
So tired.
I'm gonna cut that right there, so it's a little bit more.
Cliff rubs the bridge of his nose in frustration.
That's been bothering me. I just took a note.
And obviously worrying for his friend.
That's also another thing. I like reviewing stuff.
And gets back to work.
The plan
Silence reigns as the techs systematically check ports, settings on the DHE, and the laptop.
I'm working overnights now, so very early morning person. Yeah, that's cool. And for streaming game, it sounds fine. Oh, okay. But yeah, like, oh, where was I going with this? But yeah, like with audio and stuff, like, yeah, it seems a little loud, doesn't it? Is that good, guys? That's right, it crashed and it changed the settings. Okay, that should be better now. But, with the way the whole project is, with all the community stuff, so like the voices, the audio in there is also meant to kind of blend everything together, right? So it doesn't sound like they're completely different mics, but it's a challenge, dude. I'm the audio engineer. It's a fucking challenge. Every single person has a specific EQ for a specific mic across the board, just to try to get everything the same. And if someone redoes something later, it's literally almost a redo. So I guarantee you, as of right now, as the lead dev, that when we do the main game, when we get to the end of the main game, this whole prologue will probably be re-recorded in terms of voice to make it all the same.
Several minutes pass. Suddenly, someone pipes up. A young lab tech.
We might even update the backgrounds
looks
too.
Looks up from the laptop from across the room. Her auburn hair a mess, betraying the long hours of preparation for this experiment.
Sir,
I'm just glad I got my vocal. I got my blur,
She leans back
bitch.
in her chair and pivots, facing them.
It's a big one.
Cliff can barely contain the impatience and exhaustion in his voice.
Bex, just say it. What did you find?
Bex opens her mouth, hesitates, then snaps it shut.
Sir, you need to see this yourself.
Cliff approaches.
Oh yeah, this is
unsure of what
so
he's supposed
Cliff
to see.
is from Project Melody's Discord server. Shirobi is the background artist for this game, and the voice you're hearing right now from Bex is Meowie. And let me see if I can get the spelling right. Hopefully I do. Let me look it up first. I think she changed her name. I want to make sure I get that straight. Okay, so yeah, this is her. This is Bex. Okay, and shout out. Yeah, so she's the one that's doing this. Yeah. It's kind of trippy how everything turned out, right?
A normal diagnostic is running on the screen. His brow furrows, and he looks at Bex.
The scan isn't even finished yet. What am I looking for? Bex?
Look at the land status.
Yeah, like his
Bex
audio.
moves the mouse
his
over
audio
and
is
clicks
so
open the
fucking
network
crisp.
settings.
Here.
So fucking
As Bex
crisp.
clicks on the network status, they both see the problem. No local servers. None. 1 through 10 should be there. One thing catches Cliff's attention, causing him to breathe in sharply. The lab supervisor suddenly looks at Bex questionably, and Bex nods.
It's been connected the entire experiment.
Cliff starts pacing, mumbling to himself. The words are unrecognizable, even to the lab crew.
Why did Taku... Okay, hold on. Why did Taku have to make such an uncomfortable looking actual seat? So I understand the whole fucking Total Recall vibe going on. But come on, put some more padding on that bitch. It's the future. It's 2040, bro. come on. It looks like a fucking church chair. It looks like they just put a church chair in. I don't know. I just ran. I don't know.
Panic,
Just
anger,
don't mind me.
and a light dose of despair paint his features clearly.
Good news? The He's fine. They were not scrambled, at least.
Cherobi stops typing, looking up.
Gotta be
That
comfortable
isn't the
when you
problem.
lose your life, you know? It's
The
gotta
problem
be,
is the
gotta
He's
be
not
comfortable.
connected to the servers. It's connected to the internet.
Cherobi groans as he places his head between his hands. Silence. Several seconds pass in dead silence.
Sorry for the sudden
Massaging
cuss
his
word,
forehead,
guys.
Cherobi's voice picks up.
So, do we even have a chance to find her in there? I mean, she's the only human on the internet, but...
Very cool.
The old man, looking at the laptop's
Yeah.
display, sighs and replies.
It's possible, but we would have to send an AI into the code to search for her brain patterns and hope
My
her
mic
patterns don't
freaking-
alter too much.
it looks like
if
my
they
mic
do,
just
we
keeps
won't be
going.
able to find her. I pray
Not
she lands somewhere
canceling out like it
semi-safe.
should.
Will ransomware or malware hurt her? There's so many unknown
Are you guys hearing a
dangers
bunch
that
of
we have
fan
no clue on.
noises?
Cherobi, listening carefully, brightens up.
I've got it.
That is true,
The browser
Rugi.
history.
That is true.
So simple.
It looks like my mic is just continually being activated when before it wasn't. Is it? Let me check the filters. Yeah, noise suppression's on. So I don't know if you guys hear the background fan. Do you guys hear a fan at all? Because if so, I'll just press a button and it'll be gone.
We can start there. How does it sound,
Okay.
Steve? It can at least focus
Awesome.
our efforts. YouTube is so huge now. We wouldn't know where the AI actually dwells without being part of the structure.
Cliff nods, never taking his eyes off the screen. Grim determination replacing panic.
She needs us. She will be brave, but clueless. More alone than any woman has ever been. The only human in the digital world. And I hope that's
Can you
enough to find
imagine
her.
just being sucked
His
into a
eyes focus
server?
on
Like,
Cherobi.
imagine
The
being
command in his
sucked
voice
into
strong.
Walmart.
Get their
right?
thought pattern
Like,
impressions,
what would you
inputted
do?
into the mainframe,
Like, you were
and
just
start
stuck in
training the AI.
Walmart freaking
Hopefully
website.
we can start a full search pattern in 12 hours.
What about the press, sir?
Cliff glances over at
That's
Bex.
gotta be
We have
like
4
some
days.
scary ass shit, dude.
4 days to find the answer. For now, we'll play it off as typical secretive corporate lab techs.
He ends the sentence with a bit of irony.
We at least can use that stereotype to buy us some time. In the meantime, try to figure out a good way to explain to the world what is happening. If we can't find her by
Yeah,
then, there'll be
it's
some serious
bad, dude.
backlash on this.
So like,
Cliff's path clear.
so think about
His
it, right?
confidence comes
So,
back.
like, part of the lore of binary is you're going into areas where VR is like prevalent and it's like a big deal. It's like a normal thing now on the online, right? And so when you go to a website, if it's not optimized for VR, what's your character gonna do? They're just gonna fucking just be this flat image, this PNG just running across the screen or some shit.
And get
Like, you
someone to
really
do a
gotta think
complete
about the
diagnostic
funny
on the
things
DE.
about that.
Ensure the report is...
As
I
Cliff
think about this
continues to
shit all
push
the
out
time
instructions
because
to his
like
team,
it's part of the
he
story.
couldn't help but feel a pang of incredible sadness. The kid is fresh out of college. Chief actually knows the kid's parents, and they will be devastated to hear
So,
what
like,
happened to their daughter. She is
what does a
calm,
MILF in your
collected,
area
and with
ad
a
look
quick
like
wit
to you?
He uses. A bright young woman, to be sure, but prone to jumping without looking. From her profile, she is pretty competent.
You already
He hopes
sound
that
pretty
wherever
damn
she
good.
is, she will be smart enough to
On
pace
the part
herself
to
and
you.
make careful decisions.
Oh. Yeah, your voice is fine. Like, the only reason it would be redone is if we're resetting some of the things and we're adding more to it. And then, like, so if we add an extra line or something, then, but like some of these voices are inconsistent across the board. Yours is consistent across the board, you know? That's what I meant. Oh, and guys, by the way, this is Gia. This is my wife. She recorded the voice for the female reporter. Isn't that cool? How cool is it your family supports your age scene, your age game? I appreciate that, Shadow. Yeah, it's you know, it's amazing. Like we don't have any pro like VA. Well, we do, but like most of them are just passionate fans. And it ended up so fucking well blended. It just, yeah, that's my better half. She has to deal with my workaholic tendencies.
No body. Yet there is a direction. The motion.
So yeah, on this part,
Forward progression.
if you notice the voice, I put some filters through it and set it up some modulation so it sounded like you're actually like distorted. I'll be doing a lot more of that. I'll be like in certain areas of the game, there'll be areas like where there's a lot of echo and stuff, and I'll add some echo, you know, like little things like that, you know. I think one of the big things is how many visual novels does the actual writer get to control? Backgrounds, audio, sound, music, freaking VA direction. Like, how often does a writer get to do all of that and control the flow of it, right? This is basically the culmination of that flow. And of course, that's why it took so long.
Like falling down a waterfall. Right before you hit terminal velocity. A waterfall in a straw. There is such a thing. It's so peaceful. The words come out. I have no lungs. All the fears, the press room, everything.
I have to credit Doverac and Gia for this background because originally it was horrible and they kept pushing me to redo it and redo it and redo it, so I redid it. And then it was too much for some people with epilepsy. So I was able to dial it down.
No human has ever experienced this. No one. My heart thumped loudly. No, I don't think I have a body. Nausea hit quickly as I lurched to the side. Nausea? Here? I have no stomach. Confusion, yes. The implications, though.
Yeah, exactly. Nothing compared to Iraq.
Up in my chest. So, this is what it feels like to travel through a cable. That must be the sensation. There is no sound, but I don't really care. No sound because I currently have no ears to hear them with. What if I did? What would I hear? Time has no power here either. I feel it. I know it. The trip will probably be over in the blink of an eye. It feels like it's already been several minutes. Pulse erupts. My brain jumps. No pain. My brain feels like it starts to tear apart. I tear up in fear.
And
what was that?
I love the color theme on this one. I love this color theme. I really like if I personally was playing the game for myself, this is one of the themes I would use. Oh yeah. Uwu. Oni-chan, don't spill the coffee, Uwu. Sorry. Let me go ahead and I'm naming this one Uwu. So there's a common place for me to actually save before I do the test. So.
Will I simply cease to be?
By the way, you can. So basically, for people that don't know, this is quick save, quick load. Quick save, you can quick load immediately to that spot.
Able to see what is on the other. Not even able to see what is. Not even able to see what is on the other side.
That's pretty cool.
You can't take this away from me. With all my will, I focus hard. I simply refuse. Force my brain.
We won't talk about what happened to Vincent, though. We won't talk about that.
I almost lose it. I am me. I run through the memories of the past, of my family, my school, my childhood friends.
So I don't know if you guys paid attention to the mail route, but you notice that she's completely focused on different things.
The pressure on me is enormous. If I still had a mouth, I would be laughing incoherently. Everything is separating and combining at the same time. Hold together. With desperation,
and flashing lights is complete.
Back into my head. Eyesight blurring, ears welling up. I lay on my back. Long, deep breaths. Awareness of my body returns as the panic of my brain splitting subsides. I feel a pain with no source. Spasms harassing my muscles. Don't move. Not yet. Light breeze.
By the way,
warm and gentle.
This background before had no lights. I put lights in it. because that bugged the fuck out of me for some reason. You're welcome. You can see my flaw right there. Right there. See it? See right there? My flaw? There's my flaw right there. Rel would have a conniption fit watching that slight off-angle line. Right there. Right there, dude. Right fucking there.
I crack my eyes open, carefully.
Anyway, moving on.
Stabs me in the pupils. Why? My voice sounds hoarse and a bit whiny.
Very cool.
I place my forearm over my eyes and focus on my breathing. I notice moonlight. Bright moonlight. Moonlight? I peer beyond the bottom of my forearm at the pale light spilling onto my body.
I think what my goal is for the UI eventually, for the main game, is it'll be a lot more see-through, but it'll be blurry and more glass, so it'll blend even more. I'd love to have a gaming mat with this background. You know what? We might do that. We might do merch like that.
Moisture just soaking my back. Ew? A rustle of grass as I move.
We're already planning the T-shirt. I'm just racking up the funds for it.
The largest moon
for the founders.
Seen dominates the night sky. I can clearly see the surface. The details popping out at me. It's so close. I can almost touch it. It's
You know what?
beautiful.
I want to have that Doverek. I want to have that on the back of a T-shirt. There will be a joke somewhere in the game about
I pull
that.
myself up, much to the doggedly protests of my body. I'm sitting in a field, all grass surrounding me.
Yeah, the T-shirt.
The view takes my bounty to speak coherently.
The T-shirts for founders. So basically, people that supported the game up to I think the cutoff I set was $20. If you have a cumulative $20 before the demo was released, you're basically going to get a founder's T-shirt, and the front of the shirt says I paused my anime to be here, and there's a big ooh woo on the back.
I did not expect
And I'm just going to send it to everybody. Everybody's going to get their own T-shirt. It's kind of like my thanks to the community.
Dudaby even told me that it may look like a white room. In the digital world, things are more pronounced, according to theory. Perspective rules the day. The brain sees what it wants to see in the digital world.
Information.
It translates what it deems
This part right
comfortable.
here, like, this is important.
Nothing about the scene is familiar. It feels alien. My mind did not make this up. I'm sure of it. Getting up is a chore, but I manage. I can't get anything done laying down. Besides, my butt is wet. The tall grass no longer impeding my view. I notice a forest of pine trees, swaying lightly in the wind. Behind that forest, it's an impending and dark mansion. I check again. A manor? I blink twice. Just in case
Oh yeah,
my
I
eyes
should do that.
decide to play tricks on me. There, in the distance, is a very large complex. In ancient Romanian architectural style. A large, squared-off
There we go.
building with jutting towers surrounding it.
I gotta make my
Counts
wife a
mansion.
VIP.
I want to suck your blood. I laugh despite myself.
Kinky.
Suddenly, 2 feet in front of me, stands a masked man. He's just there.
Aw, hey guys, so the person that voices this is... I hope I just had a brain fart, so I hope I got this right. Oh, wait. There we go. Boom. There we go.
I did it. I almost got it. I almost got first.
So yeah.
His body looks rigid, like an iron bar, ready to spring. Despite myself, I take one step back. The mask on his face, blue light glowing behind it, shimmers. As fog seeps out, the mask is his face.
I probably taste like Flexi.
I'm speechless. Who is this?
Anyway, who the fuck are you?
Do I kick him in the nuts?
Alright guys, what do we want to do? Should I set up a poll for this? Yeah, I should set up a poll for this. Alright.
Scream!
No, you wait. Stand by. All right, new poll.
Fuck that! Scream!
What should we do? Kick in the ball sacks, or should we just scream at him?
Fuck that! Scream!
And pulls up.
Scream! Fuck that! Assert your dominance. Kick him in the nuts.
Oh,
Assert your dominance.
everyone wants the nut
Kick him in the
kicker
nuts.
fucking achievement. You fucking cheaters. Everyone wants to kick someone in the nuts. What the fuck, man? Idiocracy is real life now. We just got balls. I just need to put balls in there. I need to get a balls emote. All right, we're almost done. We're gonna kick him in the balls. It's already looking like that. Yeah. All right, we're kicking him in the balls, guys.
Assert your dominance. Kick him in the nuts.
Here we go.
I panic, naturally. I send a solid kick right into his nether region. He barely catches my foot. His grip as solid as steel. He whistles in appreciation.
Holy shit, woman! That was one hell of a kick.
All my jiu-jitsu training did not pay off. Not against a demon. And now
he
he
caught
has
it.
my foot. He drops my leg. A big grin creeping onto that mask.
I can't play right now. That kick is making me think twice.
What's that supposed to mean?
Anyway, what is your name?
He points to his chest. Like explaining to a child.
He's such a condescending
Slow
little shit,
and
isn't he?
deliberate.
My name is Lucas.
Lucas.
Now stop screaming at me!
Lucas.
No, you started this. You stop first.
Lucas.
Don't stop. Puffing and puffing. I just got here, and I'm already having to deal with something I'm not ready for. I can't hurt this man. He's too strong, too fast. It's impossible. I can't beat him. I can't even hurt him. Bearing off. Legs spread wide. We face each other. Only several feet separate us. I feel like he can instantly
Yeah, the audio's
catch me
already
if he
been
really
adjusted
wants
in
to.
the next patch.
He stands.
I felt like the audio was the music was too loud.
Like this is some game I want to play. We stare at each other for a few moments. It feels way longer than that. The fear, crazily enough, dissolves slowly. The whole situation has me confused. I expected many things.
Oh,
Things
and
that might happen. Server glitches, feeling disorientation, even symptoms of brain pattern degradation. I did
yeah,
not plan
no, dude.
on facing down with a demon with a mask for a face. He relaxes his stance, a huge grin smearing his face. He suddenly starts laughing heartedly. I watch him, blinking several times.
Yeah, we don't need promotions, so
Or do.
Oh my god! Yo, that was awesome! Your fucking face was priceless.
His billowing laugh pushes a bit more blue steam out from behind his mask. It's pretty unnerving.
Thank you for that. If I had tear ducts, I would be crying right now.
I feel my cheeks puff out in a pout. Lucas,
Yeah?
you don't go about scaring women walking around at night. The name Lucas, I do know. Like an avalanche. The recognition of the name comes crashing into my
Hey, buddy.
conscious thoughts.
You
I
need to go
know
poopy.
who he is. I can't believe it though. I'm not on the server as
Alright,
planned
there you go.
at all. Now I have no clue where I'm actually at. Domain. I try the word carefully. Lucas appears to be watching me mull over things.
Oh.
He tilts his head to the left a bit.
Wait. You know who I am, don't you?
He puffs his chest up a bit.
Finally, someone recognizes me! Hell yeah! Let's go!
He pauses and locks eyes with me.
To the matter! Let's go to the matter. You're technically an intruder, but you don't seem so dangerous.
I'm certainly not dangerous. Not from it. He motions to the manor, down to the path not far off.
Come, I will take you to Star and we'll figure this all out.
He starts off at a leisurely pace, enough for a short woman to follow. I step in behind him. Estrella.
I worked so hard on this part.
Yeah, you apparently know her too? Wow, that makes things a lot easier. She normally doesn't see people this late at night, but she specifically requested me to come get you.
He looks back to ensure I'm following. With a glint of blue-lit smoke licking out, he turns his head back around.
You don't seem to have any real power. Then again, you could be hiding it.
He shrugs, dismissing the train of thought.
Well, not my problem. Long as you don't harm this domain or Star, I really don't give a shit what you do. Welcome to the 69th Circle of Hell. I hope you enjoy your stay.
Signature greetings send shivers down my spine. This is real. Not a stream online, but in the flesh. Real. And Lucas is taking me to the Estrella's Star. Oh no.
So many people pronounce Star's name completely different. I've learned that. It's Astorella, and everybody goes Astorella.
What do I do? A sudden wave of nervousness envelops me. I've always admired her from afar. Yes, I do stream.
Oh no, it's the shadows. Let's summon Rel and talk about
now.
shadows.
He's been doing this for 20 years or so. I come back to myself. Studying Lucas's back. This doesn't feel like a place he would stream
Yes,
from.
it's Astorella.
Near the outer wall of the huge
Not Estrella.
complex. The smells, the wind, all of it gives me a shock. This feels real. All too real. And Lucas, is he really roleplaying?
I'm playing with my bird right now.
Has he
Attacking my hand.
always been a demon?
Yeah.
Or are they just into their roles in this virtual world? I get to the entrance. The old gate opening without any external forces acting on it.
Hey, you can look as we go. Plenty of time for that later. We need to see Star first, okay?
I nod. Who am I to disagree?
I'm so glad. I'm so glad I knew Flame, because when I was thinking of an obnoxious, loud person that was really nice, I was like, yeah, Flame's like the perfect person for this character.
No, no! I don't want to be tied up. No, stop it. Stop it, player. As we pass the ingress.
You guys want the female MC to get tied up? Ooh, ooh.
Lush oak and ash trees dot the landscape in chaotic symmetry. The wind caressing the leaves.
Come on, man. Oh, you bitey! Eat your bitey bites!
Painstakingly chosen. In front of the manor sits a large fountain, the water sparkling from the moonlight.
Yo, you coming?
I realize I'm not walking, standing frozen, taking in the sights. We only made it 4 feet into the main gardens. I finally speak up. Sorry, it's just so breathtaking. Failing to keep the entrancing awe out of my voice, I rush to match his pace. The demon nods approvingly.
You have good tastes. I think you and Star will get along pretty well.
I start walking again. Next time. Sightseeing will have to wait. I would love to sit here, relax, and eat a light lunch. We walk past the fountain. I sigh, disappointment leaking out.
She really wanted to eat lunch out there.
The main doors are tall. Very tall. Solid oak with bars reinforcing them. Lucas pulls on the handle.
Wait until you see the rest of the mansion. It will blow your fucking mind.
Ew woo. Oh wait, what happened?
It will blow your fucking mind. It will blow your fucking mind.
Did no one tell me there was a bug here? All right, hold on. We're gonna do some troubleshooting here real quick.
What was that?
We're gonna do some troubleshooting here, guys.
Hold together.
No, it's a hold on a second. I know what it is. Hold on a second. We're going to quit the desktop and reset. I think I know what it is. It's how do I put it? It's a start. There's a very technical complicated decision that's supposed to be in there, And I think what happened was it lagged because it started doing that to the other parts. Come on, buddy. You gotta go down. Ugh.
Okay.
Yeah, because there's no way. There's no way. There's absolutely no way that could still be a problem. Considering everybody's gotten the female route complete. Yeah, see? So we'll just fast forward.
Hold. With desperation.
Yep. See, fast forward, guys. I'll have to show you after this. I'll do a display and I'll show you why that's happening. It's gonna be fixed in the main game already, so.
Who the do I kick? Fuck that! Fuck that! Fuck that!
Fuck that! Fuck that! Fuck that!
What?
All right, we're just gonna go through.
Yeah. You're come. Yeah, but you didn't. Well, like or I. Hey, we.
Pop. I'll show you guys after the route's finished.
It will blow your.
All right, there we go. See?
Like from video games or from
Sorry
anime
about
that Vtuber would watch. There were even species I couldn't recognize.
Told you.
Are they Vtubers? Or something different altogether. So
I'll pull it up to show you later.
I could see
we're done
at
here.
least 2 waiting rooms, a ballroom, and a library. Lucas was humming some unidentifiable tune I could not recognize. Every time I tried to ask him what it was, he would hush me and motion forward. This room matches the rest of the manor, set up in a simple yet elegant decor. Dark purple, an ancient oak. Oh, there she is, reading a large book. Estrella Star,
all these open.
Lord of the 69th Circle of Hell, leaning back in comfort on a crushed velvet sofa. She looks up as we come in, shifting a bit and exposing pale, bare skin underneath a veneer lavender shift. I can't mistake her. Long, delicate horns, a floating crown of blue diamonds. She's shorter than I thought she would be. Her curves, though. She opens her mouth. An impression.
She did a good job on the
impatience and light annoyance coloring her speech.
Bruh, it's about time you brought our guest.
She closes the book with a finality. Lucas casually retorts.
Barely hear the books closing.
Woman, she wanted to see the garden. Don't blame me.
Lucas shoots a sidelong glance at me. Oh no, spark of an idea. I can see it brewing behind that mask. With a dramatic pose, he gestures at my face.
How can you deny this face? Look at her. She was almost floating on the clouds when she was in the garden.
Hey, Flame, you did a really good job,
eye
man.
contact with me.
You did a really good job.
I feel the red rushing to my cheeks.
Oh yeah, in
She's
case you guys
cute.
don't know who this is.
So cute. I could just eat her up.
This is the actual waifu that is sitting in front of your screen right now. She's been with the project for about 2.5 years now.
Nick rises.
She's got a whole dating round
Placing the book
coming
on
up.
the coffee table.
I don't eat humans, dear. So calm yourself.
Her voice becomes mockingly serious.
You know I don't like it when you keep me waiting.
She taps her chin thoughtfully.
I know. Your punishment is 1 million years dungeon.
I can't stress this enough. I cannot stress this enough. How much work we did to plan everything in the elements here. So, number one, there's a controllable bokeh effect in the back. As you notice, for when your character is focused on players or other people, the background blurs. That's controllable manually. Oh snap! Actually, isn't there fire? Fire should still work, right? Flame. Yeah, there was one that was all fires, but maybe they changed it. But There we go. Anyway, one of the big things that was a big focus for me in terms of the development is if we're going to use Live 2D, I wanted to use everything in Live 2D. So, the writer, you know how she's looking at Lucas, right? There we go. Thanks, Gia. So, you notice how she's looking at Lucas, right? That is manually controlled by the writer. So she can look at him, or they can both look at you as the main character. And this is very important later on in the story, where it actually matters whether they're focused on you. Because if they're not looking at you, there will be a couple decisions where you can do something sneaky, as long as they're not looking at you, right? And it's gonna matter. So like a lot of this stuff is integrated, and I wanted it in no matter what, for two reasons. Gameplay, what do they call it? Gameplay immersion, and the ability to add some little bit of mini games here and there. So yeah, this will be important later on. But as you can see, the writer controls where she looks.
Wait, you can't. He's been kind to me. What am I doing? Take the blame?
Now she's looking at you.
Say nothing.
So what do you guys think?
It's my.
Should we tell him? Should we defend Lucas? Here, let me do a poll. I'll do a poll.
More. It's my fault. Say nothing more. Say nothing more.
Be nice and protect Lucas. Yes. No. He deserves it. Okay.
Say nothing more.
All right, there we go. Pulls up, guys.
It's my fault. Say nothing more. It's my fault. It's my fault.
Really? I kind of want. It's okay. Haha. You guys are gonna have to spend some points.
Say no. It's my. Say nothing more.
All right, we're still at 50-50. What are we gonna do here, guys? All right. I see where this is going. Actually, that's the first time. That's the first time I've seen someone actually say, fuck Lucas, man. That piece of shit. Okay. All right, here we go.
I can't. He scared the shit out of me. I'm technically a prisoner right now. A small part of me knows he is a good demon. Well, if there is such a thing. Oh my god, I'm choking. I need to calm down. Strella raises her eyebrows, standing up.
She seems pretty protective of you. Do I need to increase the punishment?
I stand aghast. I don't want to add more to his pain.
Oh yeah, tell me, mommy. Give me the punishment I deserve.
He laughs heartedly, walks up, and kisses Star on the forehead. With a wave, he opens the door.
That was one of...
You two have fun now.
That was one of your best fucking lines, Flame.
Star and I. As if on cue, she strides confidently to me. Merely feet away, she studies me. She is a bit shorter than me, but her presence of authority is palpable. Despite myself, I feel myself wanting to surrender to her.
Oh yeah, Dommy mommy.
Is every inch a lord.
So, do you have a name?
Hold on. We don't need to. We didn't need no names here. Look at the flame in the background. Look how it's bouncing off the wall back there from the fireplace. Just observe the details of the dust motes. Yes. Okay.
Oh, my name is Northstar. I stammer it. I groan internally. I'm wrecking my first impression. The face is unreadable. The best poker face. From where she is standing, I can see that her underwear underneath is pretty revealing. Almost transparent.
I can smell lavender and brimstone? She's that close. She nods and smiles a genuine smile.
That's a very nice name. Before we talk, I would like to relax a bit. Do you fancy some wine, perhaps?
Anything to break this trance. Yes, please.
Can't believe we just gave
That would be
poor
very
Lucas
nice.
the cold shoulder.
I'm pretty thirsty, actually. She motions to the couch gracefully.
Please, sit down. I'll bring the wine.
She moves to the table against the wall, cueing me to move. I make my way to the couch. The whole room screams humble.
By the way,
loyalty.
guys, we're in Twitch mode.
No need for gaudy reminders
We're
of
in
who
Twitch
she
mode.
is.
We don't have to worry about accidentally
She knows.
triggering an H scene.
You know, as an intruder, I imagine you wouldn't expect this kind of hospitality. I don't really see you as an intruder.
I sit down on one
Wink.
side.
Famous
Bring up
last
plenty of
words,
room.
right?
The book she was reading, I can't read the title. I lean forward more to try and see if I can recognize the language, but it looks like gibberish to me. Some old, archaic language, I think. But I'm no expert. Does she know something? If you don't consider me an intruder, then who am I to you? I follow that up quickly. Maybe a bit too desperately. I can assure you, it was not intentional for me to be here. She looks back at me with an unreadable expression.
I surmised as much, but that doesn't clear you. Not yet. You still haven't told me where you come from, and you don't seem to be a synthogen. At least you don't feel like one to me.
She grabs the glasses and glides gracefully to the couch, offering one to me. I take it gratefully.
Let's get some wine, man.
Tomo arigato.
Very cool.
What
Very
do I
happy.
say?
All right. Another poll, guys. You guys want to tell her the truth?
Be honest. Be honest.
Hold on.
Forward.
Or let's
Make
see.
up something?
Tell the truth? Yes or no?
Make up something? Be honest and forward. Be honest and forward. Make up something?
And we'll see where we go from there. All right. So, should we tell her the truth or no? I'm gonna vote. I say we lie to her. Hey! What the hell? Just like Reddit, man. You just put the wrong answer up and everyone corrects you. All right. Oh, shit. There we go. All right.
Make up.
All right, so we're going to make up something.
I was just walking through the forest and I found your manor.
So one thing I wanted to point out,
mean to
I
approach
already
your
said this
land.
in the male route playthrough, but for the female route, I wanted to reiterate. Even if a decision doesn't seem like it goes anywhere, I will add some form of information there that will be important later. So even the decisions that seem like they're very light, like deciding to go to the fridge instead of work on the computer, that kind of thing, right? That will matter. You will learn something new in that situation that you wouldn't have learned in the other decision.
Partial truth. But even I don't think I would believe it. And neither will she. Star frowns. The air suddenly feels cold.
There are very few things I will not tolerate. One of those things is lying. This is my only warning.
I knew it. I blanch. I'm sorry. You are right. I probably know less than you right now about my current situation. I don't feel comfortable talking to you about this yet. I quickly follow up. I don't mean harm to your domain, nor your people. That much is certain. She studies me. Did I detect a bit of suspicion in that look?
I will accept that for now.
And I'll show you
can
guys what
understand that
happens if you're in
position.
Twitch mode
She seats herself
and you try to
close
play
me.
an H scene.
Only a foot or two separate us.
Unlike
I stare
Vince,
at the
which
glass,
already found
dark,
a bug in it, which
pungent
I already
liquid
fixed.
sparkling in the light of the crackling fire.
To future relationships.
She brings her glass towards mine, and we toast. Future relationships. We take the first sip in silence. Taste is very smoky and clean. I resist the urge to drink it too fast. So, why all the ceremony just for me? A small smile touches her lips.
Straight to the point. I like that.
Her voice is almost sultry.
Yeah.
She looks up from her glass.
I can't believe how he broke it.
Sip,
It's just awe-inspiring how people can find bugs so
Two
easily.
things.
She holds up one finger.
Number one, you have come to my realm without my
I don't think you
permission.
understand. Like this is a part that, okay, so as a kind of a half-ass developer, I'm just gonna point out something to you guys. I go through this game front to back over and over like 30 times. Saving, loading, saving, loading, loading, saving over and over again. Like trying to break shit. And I'm telling you, don't be mad at some of these devs. They do the testing and it still happens. I don't know. It actually is a phenomenon. It's you know, you can tell some of the bugs were obvious and they just didn't care. There are a lot of bugs that just pop up that you're just like, what? I've been through that like 20,000 times, dude.
That is not so easily done here. So, either you have an impressive level of power, or you are not part of the system that runs everything you see around you.
She looks at me, musing to herself.
I want to assume it's the latter, but obviously, I can't do that without studying you.
She tries to read my eyes, looking for something. A bit of frustration leaks out in her sigh.
You see, you have piqued my interest, I assure you. That's a good thing.
She pointedly makes direct eye contact.
Uh-oh.
Way better than the alternative.
I audibly gulp a bit.
Hey, Rel.
She is scary.
Hey, Rel.
And sensual at
What's
the same
up,
time.
man? Hey, look. See? Shadows and light bouncing off. There you go. There you go. Right there. See it? See it? No shadows on her, though. I'm sorry, except for the next shadow. But that would kill it. There shouldn't be no audio doubling. Unless you heard this.
Very cool. Very cool. Very cool.
That's me. Hit and play.
And the second thing? Star's eyes turn hungry.
Second?
She leans forward and places a hand on my thigh.
You are exactly my type.
Oh.
She watches her hand lazily make circles on my thigh. I can't believe what I'm hearing.
Very cool.
Is she asking for
She's asking
Very
for
cool.
very cool.
me? It was all I can say. I take a deep pull of the wine, covering my blushing face behind the action. Strella Star is asking me to spend the night with her. She looks up at me.
How is
with a question
how's
in her
everything
eyes.
going with you, Rel?
Don't panic.
All right. So, this is the last decision.
Nope. Yes.
Okay,
I'm
so
okay with
we
this.
can choose to uwu, or we can choose to get the fuck out of Dodge.
Nope. This is going too fast.
All right, last poll, guys. Sit on hold for fuck knows how long, so I'm doing. Oh damn, dude, your internet's that bad, huh?
Yes. I'm okay with this.
Yeah, I hate that, dude. I hate having to sit and freaking hold. Yeah, and to be fair, Vince has the 1.0 patch, not the 1.1. So there are a lot of fixes that fixed a lot of things like that. I want to say yes. And I'll save this anyway. All right, let me go ahead and save as Uwu. Uwu, final decision. All right. Last time I tried calling him, I was on hold for well over an hour, as well as them spending the entire day getting calls. Oh yeah, dude. When I deal with like Dell or any of those guys, I'm usually on the phone for like half the day. It's ridiculous. All right, we're saying yes.
Yes. Yes. I'm okay with this. Tentatively, I reach out, touching her hand, trapping it on my leg.
In Twitch mode, what this is supposed to do, what the intention is supposed to do, is right before you get the warning for the NSFW, it's supposed to send you directly to the main menu. So pay attention to that.
She looks at me with soft eyes. It will be my first time with a woman. Be gentle.
And it did. All right.
Are you ready?
That's how it's supposed to work, guys. Take note, Vince. That's what happens when you do it on the Twitch mode. All right. Yeah, well, the H scene's at the end. Oh, what the hell? Let me do a quick save. Yeah, we got that final bit to fix. And it's done. It will not do it. What the hell, man? All right, hold on. I'm gonna quit. Do main menu and then.
Okay.
Go ahead. Ready? Yeah, it prevents you from fucking yourself over, you know? That's the whole point. We got a little bit more work to do on the save states, apparently. But that's all getting redone for the main game anyway. At least the core of it will remain the same, but...
Okay.
Let's see. Let's see if it's actually... I'm actually doing the bugs here, too. So, let's see. Yep, it's prevalent with the actual save XML. Okay. All right, so we'll just load from I want to go to the load. Boom.
Not even able to see what it is. Hold. With desperation.
So it still ends in the same places wherever I looked at things. Yeah. Basically, if you have the H scene on, the hentai, it'll give you a warning, and then
Do I kick it?
What?
Hold on a second. It'll give you a chance to save it before you go to the H scene, or say yes. So you won't ever just jump into an H scene. Because what if you're attached to Bluetooth on your phone, and everyone hears it, right? Yeah, fun part. Fun little thing is this whole scene was made just to transition to the H scene.
Is it close?
No, but I've been considering having a panic button. Like maybe like a triangle right here with a fucking exclamation point. You hit it and it just fucking minimizes everything. Just goes straight to the main menu or something. I don't know. I may put it on the PDA somewhere.
Take the say nothing more.
Okay.
It's my say.
So we're gonna go.
Say nothing.
We're gonna go there. Boom, 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 boom.
It's
He's gonna be like, oh no, oh no.
Yes.
Yes, I want to take the punishment.
I'm not gonna lie. You
yes.
might be a bit crazy.
Very well. If you wish to willingly take the punishment for Lucas's lack of proper respect,
yeah.
Then close.
Maybe
your
we should
eyes.
have a fucking panic button.
I close my eyes shut. Suddenly
I worked
nervous.
so. You guys have no
What
idea
is
how
going
long
to
I
happen to
fucking
me?
tried to get this
I
with.
feel a surge of regret.
With the eyes closed.
I will stand my ground.
I can hear shuffling of bare feet on the floor, coming towards me.
Star? Not that! Even I'm not fucked
I'll have to look into the
that.
I actually have Necrophara. I'll check out the panic button.
Are you ready?
I see nothing. And Star's voice is incredibly
We should name
close.
the panic button Vince.
I can hear the
Vince
shifting
button.
silt against skin, and the crackling of fire and the silence of the room. Yes.
Don't pull a
I felt
Vincent.
flinch. The very center of my forehead erupts in a sudden, sharp pain. Ow! I open my eyes to see Star, inches from my face, her breath lightly caressing my face. Did she flick me with her finger? The expression on Star's face is one of light amusement.
There. All fixed.
I figured you guys didn't
Star
see this
seems
part, so.
satisfied and
All right,
close
so
to
we'll just go to. We're going straight to friend zone.
You. Please.
Blah 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 blah.
You
Blah 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 blah. Press one button. Suddenly you've got a very functional spreadsheet open.
So what do I say? Be honest?
So that one.
Actually, that's kind of cool. This is a spreadsheet. Oh, talking of that. You know what? I'll think about that.
Don't panic.
All right. Nope.
Nope. This is going too fast.
We're gonna get friend zone, guys.
I'm sorry, Star.
Oh no.
I don't feel comfortable with this.
Oh my God. Do you see how sad she was?
Why? Because you just got here. You don't know her or the situation you're in. That's why. Estrella sits up straight, masking her disappointment.
Well, that was unexpected, but okay. We can still talk.
Throughout the night, talk consisted of boys, games, and different things they love to stream.
Critical hit, I know, right?
It was a girls' night out pajama party, and Lucas soon joined them later to play some card games.
Being friend-zoned doesn't have to be a bad thing. There may be times where it can benefit your situation. Other times, you might just get one of the bad endings. Well, what are you waiting for? Go back to the H scene already.
Oh.
Enjoy the rest of the demo.
Here we go. Dot. Where's the dot sound? Come on. Oh, I'm gonna fix that. That's gotta be in there. And then goes to the main menu. And that's it. Yes. All right, I'm gonna show you guys something. All right, let me get rid of my incriminating evidence here. Let me get rid of all my incriminating evidence over here. X that out. I want to dox myself.
Very cool. Very cool.
All right, and pull up this. And display capture should be up and running. Yep, there we go. Okay, you guys can see everything, right? See?
Very cool. Very cool.
All right, so I'll tell you where it's having problems. So this is basically the script. As you can tell, it's pretty big. This is the one we just went through, right? This is all controlled by the writer. Okay, so the reason why it was having scripting issues is because of this right here. It's a very complicated branch on branch. There's literally 3 decisions in this one freaking choice. So if you look here, right here, see this? If star bed, right? That's a secondary bool. There's bools inside of bools, which are true and false decisions. That's what a bool is in programmer speech. So basically, what happens is this kind of messes with it a little bit, which we're still working on. But that's what's been lagging things, I think. Which means, yeah. So in the long term, oh, this is actually what the writer makes, Rel. This is not even the code. This is just the writer making stuff. So like, I move character. I'll set up the move cube. Here, let me put on some music. Lo-fi beats. There we go. Turn it down a little bit. There we go. And all right, so basically, that does still looks pretty loud. There we go. All right. So, like for instance, remember I told you that you can manually control where they look? That's what this is right here. Move cube. So basically these are coordinates, and these are the characters. You spawn the characters. You can spawn the regular characters and assign their audio channel, which is right here. Right? They have their name. This is the name they want to be used at in this. So like MC is always be the player. But you can fade in sounds, adjust the color format for that specific one. So Estrella theme is used for her scenes naturally. And then you just have speech, right? And then you go through the speech, and then you can add additives. And what the additives does is basically it'll keep all of this right here on the same panel. So like in the speech box, if you want to keep all of it in the same speech box and adjust the pace that way, that's what you do. You put additive on and additive off. And so like every time you hit spacebar, it'll go line 14 to 15. It'll add this to this chat box, and you space again, it'll add this right here. So it'll just keep going like that, and then you turn it off and it'll be line per line back to normal, and it'll just reset everything. So yeah, you have moving characters. You have the moving characters, and you have these are expressions right here. So if you focus on Estrella, you can say use her expression annoyed, and she'll change to annoyed automatically. So yeah, it's these are the non-binary decisions. So like if you have someone that's non-binary, this is what they see here instead of this here, right? Yes. Text alignment is not bad. It's actually not that bad. It's pretty forgiving. Even if you have the branches, even if these are like over, even if this whole fucking thing is like 65 spaces over, those spaces won't show up in the actual text box. Just to let you know. Designed that way to prevent that. But I mean, imagine a writer just being able to just write the story, right? Like, dude, it's all here. And what's even better is we're going to be making a format like, yeah, we'll use demo decision map. So we'll make a format like this inside of Unity for the main game for the writer. So basically, they'll go through and they'll say this is a decision, and then we'll go here. And this will be the decisions that they have, right? And then it'll go from there. And then you'll basically visually be able to make the decision branches, and then they'll branch off. So right now they're pretty linear, right? You got the male and female routes, but in the main storyboard, just on the part we have written so far, as you can see, it's already branching off. And there's spots there, you know. I'm not going to go too much into detail on that. There's too many spoilers. But yeah, like Starbull is basically it's setting up a specific flag, and what'll happen is in the future we'll have branching and reconnecting until you hit the dating routes. Once you hit the dating routes, there will be off branches, and those branches will not reconnect. There will be a lot of offshoots. Some of the story will remain, the base story will remain linear, but the plan is to basically make it the game replayable as fuck. So basically what'll happen is you'll go through the whole intro, which starts with the prologue and then goes through the intro of where you're at, whether you're male or female. And then once you hit the Twitch server and you can decide where to go, at that point, if you've already been through that first part, it'll automatically skip that. You know, you don't have to see that again. Because that's so annoying having to go through that much background just to get back to dating. So yeah, that's basically what we're doing. We're doing flowcharts like Fate Stay Night. I don't know if we're going to completely do that on a visual level with the I don't know if we're going to do that on a visual level yet with the main game, where you just load to a different decision, right? But that's what we want to go for. But we don't want to put so much work into it becomes unstable. Because there'll be a lot more information. There's a lot more information with our saves versus Fate's Day Night, right? Everything's static in that. We have color themes, we have alternate decisions, binary, non-binary. We have all these different things that the saves are keeping track of. It's not just a decision branch. It's not based off... The save system is not based off of the decisions. So, because of that, it makes it a lot more complicated to make it stable and clean, right? Not to mention modifiable. But you're going to have to know a little bit of tech to modify it, basically. Dude, if it works, it works. That's all I'm saying. It worked. People loved it. And I think it's perfectly natural to have, if you have something that big, if you have a story that freaking massive, right? You don't want to have to skip through so much stuff. You don't want to do that every time you want to go down a different branch. It keeps people. I don't know. It's a balance. Like, I want to keep people from getting spoiled by the story, but at the same time, it's like I want to push people to. I want to incentivize people to actually explore the story more broadly, right? Yeah, basically, it's kind of funny. But yeah, that's basically how it is. The design of it was really well done. Like, it was simple, but it worked. It worked very well. That's the whole point. Like that's what makes that's what makes a good visual novel, is the ability to explore a visual novel's world, you know, and that's what I want a lot of people to do in Binary. That's the intention. So branching saves, being able to go to a different decision to see what it does. When you go down a bad ending in Binary, it won't necessarily be horrible. We're adding on to the Fate Stay Night mentality, and we're actually adding information that you might learn from going down that bad end that you wouldn't know otherwise, because you fucked up, right? And you found out something in the future that you wouldn't know before. Nah, bad ends are just endings that you don't want to have. That doesn't make them horrible. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like you turn around, this is just the writer's stuff. This is writer's stuff. Like, every single one of these is a writer's script, right? And then when you get down to the actual coding, here's the actual coding, and there's a lot of it. There's cubism, there's freaking motion fade, motions. This is just a live 2D image parsing. We got a lot involved with this system. But yeah, it's like speaking of which, he's probably got so many changes for me right now. Anyway, yeah, that's what we got so far. You like my wallpaper, by the way? I think it's
very cool.
Yeah. But yeah, like so Binary is going to be just a big open world story. And I want people to effortlessly go through the story and check things out, right? No. At least not that I know of yet. Not that I can tell you anyway. You know? Binary, I'm going to say this without getting rid of any spoilers or anything. You can quote me on this. Binary will be very, very multi-layered. It's like an onion. It won't just be... It'll be a dating sim, but there'll be a lot more to that dating sim than just the dating sim, if you make the right decisions. That's all I'm going to say about that. If you make the right decisions, you might be getting more than you bargained for. That's all I got to say. I've put 2 years of effort into the story. So, yes, it's many layers that you can choose. Most people can just play the dating routes and that's it. And not even know the rest of the game exists. And be perfectly happy with just the dating routes. the dating sim part of it, but there's going to be a lot more to the game than just that. It's planned that way because in the whole story, the whole world will be open source after the game's done. Once we get the documentation, everything finalized and all that, and we release it. And then people can use the binary world to actually create their own shit, you know? Because that's the whole point of binary. I want to see people actually... I want to see what people make with their own mindset, right? I'm just curious. Like, the whole thing's designed with VTubers in mind, because if you know a little bit about Unity and you're a VTuber, you work in 3D models or 2D models, you know, at least you might learn a little bit about Unity just because you're a streamer, right? Well, that's all the information you'll need to learn to be able to just drop your freaking model in and then throw it in a visual novel. And imagine how many people would take advantage of that and make like an actual visual novel about their character, right? How cool would that be? Where you just had the tools set up for that. And that's what we're trying to do. You know, that's the end goal. That's it's selfish, granted, because I also want to make a bunch of other visual novels that isn't binary after this, based on this system. So, but at the same time, I'm willing to share. So, you know, you guys are welcome. That's the way I look at it. Share it and see what kind of creativity comes out of it. That's the way I see it. But yeah, I got some Linux path testing to do. So yeah, I'll probably have to go. So I appreciate everybody sticking around. I hope you guys enjoy it. For a shout out, actually it's not a shout out, but basically PSA patch 1.1 will make if you played the game, once patch 1.1 gets updated, you just have to turn on the game and hit new game or load a save, give it about 30 seconds, and you'll have the demo complete if you finished all the triggers. That's how it'll work. So basically 1.1, we're planning on it being at least the last patch that we expect to make for the game, for the demo itself. And then we're switching all our gears to the main game because I got a lot of VA that's dying to fucking record. So it's time to start getting on it now that the mechanics are basically done. I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. I'll be doing more animation streams later on. I'm still focused on story and stuff. And I will be making tutorials on how to use the binary systems. Once we get everything finalized, I'll actually make tutorials on that. So no worries, dude. I got you guys covered. It'll be on YouTube. We'll have a playlist for it. And then we'll have open source GitHub repositories. And we'll basically have everything set up to where it's pretty easy to get the information. All right, so let's see. Who do we want to raid today? And by the way, Dovrak, I did get your message. I'm just not used to getting those on I thought they were gone, so I'll check it. You guys are probably not into game dev right now. Huh? No. Let's see. I think I know who I wanna raid here. All right, so let me see. I'm gonna go ahead and set this shit up. All right, so we're gonna do this. Let's see. I think. Do you guys think this will be? You guys think this will be? Oh wait. Yeah. You guys think this will be probably too bad of a raid message? What do you think? I know who we'll do. Mandalore is playing Remnant 2. I think we should raid them. Oh yeah, that's right. And we'll just use that. Alright, so we will go ahead and use this. And then, yeah, because it's based off of our female route. But yeah, I don't know what I'll be streaming next. We're gonna push the 1.1 patch out. I might be working on some dev work online. I just don't know what it will be yet. But if I'm doing some animation or stuff, I usually just jump on and do it. Yeah. Anyway, appreciate you guys hanging out. I'm gonna go get some food, and you guys have a good rest of your day. I'm gonna go ahead and shut down this, and we're gonna change over to the and just say hi to Mandalore. He's often with Comrade Dell, which is one of the Husbandos, so that's why I chose him. And just say hi and give him some love. All right, take it easy, guys.